Hi everyone, so my name's Chloe and I have just finished my third year at Falmouth University. So for those of you that don't know, Falmouth is in Cornwall, so I moved 306 miles away to go to university. The reason why I went to university was because I wanted to learn more about photography. I did photography at A-level, and photography was definitely my favourite subject. When I was applying to university, it got suggested to me to look at Falmouth, and I saw the course that I have just finished and I absolutely fell in love with it. So at university I studied marine and natural history photography. You might think that's just photographing wildlife, but it is basically photographing anything to do with the natural world. I've had an amazing experience being able to go scuba diving and using underwater cameras. You know, it's a very, very unique course that I've just studied, and it's actually the only one in Europe like this. I was supposed to go to the Red Sea of January 2021, but because of COVID, a lot of things didn't happen due to this. My course is advertised as a travel course, and obviously with COVID that didn't really happen. I also went to university because I did really want that independence. I definitely didn't feel like I was ready to go into the working world, and I did want to stay in education that bit longer. And when I look at myself as a photographer from where I started to where I am now, I have definitely benefited from being in education those extra 3 years longer. In terms of the work, first year was really easy. It was very basic level of photography. It was just basically teaching you how to take photos. So there was actually a lot of people that are studying my course that have never actually touched a camera before, which I found really surprising, but they teach you all of that, which is great. You can access all of the kit for free. Second year was difficult because it was all online, and being a practical course, that is something that I personally found really difficult. Another thing is, even though my course is branded as a photography degree, we also have done film modules. So then when it does actually come down to your third year project, you can decide if you want to do an exhibition, if you want to do a video, if you want to do a journal, if you want to do a magazine. Some people have done a book. For my final project I did an exhibition, and I also made a moving image piece as well. I based my project around swimming and lidos, so I made sure I got the use of the underwater cameras. However, third year was like being thrown in at the deep end because it went from 0 to 100. Suddenly I was having to manage all of my work. It might seem quite scary and daunting, but when you're enjoying the subject, it makes it easier, even though it is a lot of hard work. Something else to be aware of is like the percentage of coursework to exams. So my course was 100% coursework based, which meant I had no exams, which was great. However, that meant that I actually finished university in April. In some parts that's a good thing, and in some parts that's a bad thing. It means I get a really long summer. That means I basically get a 4-month summer. However, then I've got to find something to do within that time, and jobs in Cornwall are very far and few between, so I have had to come home. The thing I enjoyed most about university was the chance to live somewhere completely different to around here. I like being in a city, but I personally wouldn't want to live in one. So going to Falmouth, it's another town, but it's by the coast, and when I was down there, when it was good weather, it just felt like you're in a completely different country. And I have made some really great friends who think and work like me, because we've all got so much in common. Because it's such a niche subject, there's so many of us that are really alike, which was really great for me. In terms of my degree and linking to my career, I would still absolutely love to carry on with my photography. However, being a photographer is very difficult to kind of get your feet on the ground and find like really reliable work. I have decided that I would like to go down a teaching route. So I would love to be a photography teacher, possibly a lecturer. I've been told by my lecturers I would need 10 years experience being a photographer, so going into teaching would be perfect for me because it means that I can work and get that level of experience of teaching students. But having half terms and having the summer holidays, it means that I get to focus my time onto my photography, which is my passion. So my current plans are, I have just been offered a job at a school the other side of Rushden. It's not a teaching position, but it's an art and design technician role. So I'll still be getting that experience working in a secondary school. I'll be sorting out equipment, making sure the art department has enough paint, you know, really simple things like that. But they've also said that I've got the opportunity to start up a photography club because they don't already have that. So I'm already like working my way in there. I also have lifeguarded at Rutland Water for 4 years now. That is my summer job, and I finally managed to get in contact with the social media team and the marketing team, so hopefully I can do a bit of freelancing for Anglian Water as well. Being creative and going to university is all about building connections. I have so many other friends doing other different courses, and everyone helps each other out, and you have the chance to collaborate with other people as well, and also societies as well. You make lots of friends through that. Another thing people don't know, at Falmouth University we actually share our campus with Exeter. So Exeter have a campus in Exeter, and they also have a Cornwall campus, and it just so happens that that campus is shared with Falmouth. So Falmouth have really good library facilities because that's funded by Exeter University. It's great because you've got that mix of creative and academic people, and being a marine and natural history photographer, some of us get to collaborate with the zoologists and the marine biologists. What I love about it is that you get to be as creative or scientific as you want. In regards to advice to making sure you make the most of the university is making sure you know everything that they have to offer. I didn't actually sign up to any societies, and that's one of my biggest regrets because I felt like once I reached second year and all the COVID stuff, I couldn't then bring up the courage to start a society because I felt like I'd already missed out on that year. And especially when I got to third year, I just simply didn't have the time because I was travelling around doing my photography. I don't know if other universities do this, but Falmouth offer workshop festivals, so you have the chance to use facilities in other departments. So when I finished in April, I didn't have anything to do, and I spent a lot of my time in May in the textiles department. So I was learning how to screen print, I was doing lots of heat pressing. I would just say, just find any opportunity to expand your skills because it makes you more employable as well. As well as the workshops, Falmouth has been able to offer me a job as a digital ambassador, so I've been able to make videos to go on YouTube, working on their TikTok page. In terms of how university's changed me, I wouldn't say I've changed a lot. I've definitely matured. I actually enjoy coming home. Before I went to university, I just couldn't wait to go. I was so excited to be 306 miles away. Being that far away from all of your really close friends, all of your family, it has made me appreciate coming home and spending quality time with my family and friends. I feel more competent in myself that now I can call myself a professional photographer. I feel like Falmouth has really set me up for getting out ready to find jobs. One of my last modules for university was called Professional Profile, so they will go through CVs, making LinkedIn, making those connections with people after you've left university, because let's face it, the most difficult bit is finding a job. So my advice would be is find as many connections as you possibly can, learn as many skills as you can, and keep your fingers in all the pies. So I hope I didn't ramble on too much in this video, and I really do hope that it helped. If anyone has any questions about taking photography at university, doing my course, or even Falmouth University, I just want to say thank you so much for you guys coming along on this journey with me through university. It's been a very strange roller coaster through COVID and everything, but yeah, I just want to say a big massive thank you for supporting me and watching my videos, and yeah, thanks again and have a good week.